Hi, sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog. Editing Catherine. Right here, I want to insert some footage of me and my granddaughter getting some after school treat last week, which should have been in last week's vlog, but I left it out. I think I might have even talked about it in the chit chat of that video, but I'm going to insert it here just to show y'all our drinks and give y'all a little bit of a Starbucks drink review. This week I tried a little something different to share with y'all. This is a London fog latte. So this has Earl Grey. This is Earl Grey tea. It has a citrusy splash of bergamot and a little bit of lavender and vanilla. My granddaughter she played it safe this week after last week's catastrophe with the lavender matcha tea that we got. So she just went for a plain chai latte, which is delicious. But since I was filming a video and I was going to include this, I thought I would try something a little different. So let's give this iced London fog drink a try. Nope. It is like, it's not even cold. It's weird. Is yours cold? Yours is full of ice. I wonder why mine's not. Nope. I won't buy this one again. I wish it was a little more sweet, but I guess with the Earl Grey tea is a little different. Usually we get like chai, and chai tea is sweeter. I mean, it's not the worst, but it doesn't really have much flavor. Oh well, I wanted to try it, so I did. Good thing I got a small one. She got the grande, and I got the venti. So good thing I didn't go all out on that. So anyway, it's always fun to try something new. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And I think the past 2 weeks I've been the loser. So I think I said the size is wrong. I got the grande. She got the venti. Yo, why can't they just call them small, medium, and large? Like, wouldn't that be so much easier? Anyway, I wanted to correct that error. I think I said it wrong. Starting off the vlog on a mild Saturday. A little windy. We're supposed to get some bad weather. It's kind of misty right now, honestly. My peace lily seems to be coming back. I just need to take some time and cut all the dead leaves off of her. I just haven't had a chance to work here on the porch, but I will. This one looks dead, but it looks like some new life is coming back to it. So look at these little buds, little blooms, what have you. So, you know, although things look dead and dormant, life does come back. This one looks like she's a goner. And let's see, this one I would have thought was a goner, but we have some new life coming back here, so that's awesome. This little plant took root in my succulents. It even grew so tall that it broke over, but it's still beautiful. Look at it. Even though it is broken, it is still beautiful. Isn't that awesome? Although sometimes we're broken and, you know, not our best, we're still beautiful on the inside and the outside, just like this little wild flower. Broken but beautiful. My beautiful lilies coming back strong this year. Oh my goodness. These were my grandmother's. They were actually in the yard when we first moved here 26 years ago, and I dug them out and repotted them, and I think every year I just get more and more. They're beautiful. Little patch of wildflowers, all the buttercups. Looks like there's even some wild onions growing there. The buttercups are just flourishing right here. The rest of the yard I have cut, but this little section I'm kind of just letting grow wild. Well, for one thing, my lawnmower doesn't fit right here and I would have to weed eat it, and who's got time for that? So for right now, we'll just let the wildflowers be beautiful and enjoy their life. Maybe some bees can get, you know, pollination. I don't know, guys, but anyway, this is blooming beautifully. I literally just cut grass yesterday, and you can see the buttercups are already coming back. So they are flourishing. The clovers are flourishing. But I say, even though I just cut grass yesterday, we still have a lot of things enjoying this beautiful spring weather. Today for lunch, ran up to the local convenience store and got me a barbacoa taco and a big old fountain drink. Here's my taco: rice and beans and barbacoa. Barbacoa is beef cheek meat and it is absolutely delicious. It is very good, a little on the salty side. I do add salt to my barbacoa taco, and my favorite type of sauce is always the green one. Anytime they say, do you want red sauce or green sauce, I will always pick green sauce. The high today here was 82. It's starting to cool down though. It's starting to rain a little bit. And by the time we wake up in the morning, it's going to be around 52 degrees. So almost a 30-degree drop between now and morning. It's already about 6:30 right now. Most of my day has been filled with filming videos and getting those uploaded and edited and all the things. This is the entrance to my kitchen. I brought all the Disney things in here. And then what is here on the couch is stuff that needs to go other places or need to be put away or trash or whatever the case may be. I've just got everything there. So I want to get this done so that I can start decorating for Easter. Editing Catherine. Y'all had to laugh. In that last clip, I called the kitchen table a couch, and I called all my Easter bins Disney stuff. Y'all, when you film yourself and you listen back to what you say, oh my gosh, there's no telling. Anyway, I just thought I would clarify that. The couch, the table's not a couch, and the bins are not Disney stuff. So anyway, that was funny. I've been working on it. I got the kitchen done, and I went through 3 of the big bins. So this is what I have so far. I've already gone through these 3 bins. You can see all the wrapping, and I got all of my Easter Bunny collection here on the table. These right here are my new finds for 2025. Little April Angel. So she's got a basket of colorful eggs. So cute. And this little guy is new. I got him from a antique store. But these, I thrifted these. Anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. I've been at it for a long time. Still got 3 bins to go, and then that one up there on the top is not necessarily Easter. It's just pink decor. So that's what I have. I've made progress. I'm proud of myself. I finished up getting all the expiration date or best by dates on all of this food. Just needs to be put away. Last thing I need to do is put this stuff away. So when I clean house, like when I clean the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the different rooms, if there's things that go into another room, I just take it and drop it. And so the other rooms are clean, and now I need to deal with the things that I've dropped. So this stuff goes in here. Most of it is work-related items. Like all of this is work stuff. I went ahead and brought this bigger bag to put it in because I'm in the process of changing offices. And until I get where I need to be, if I took this, it would have to go to my old office, and then I would have to move it again to my new office. So that doesn't make much sense. So I'm just going to put this in this a bigger bag, and it'll be good. These shorts need to go. The dirty clothes These need to go into my purse bin under the bed, and this one needs to go in my book bin under the bed. Here's one of my purse bags. Just gonna put these in there. They're fun. I don't really have a place to store them when they're not in use, but whenever I get to my new office, I'll start packing my bags again with snacks for the week, and they're just fun. I love them, and especially if we're going to like a game or something, like my granddaughter's sporting events or something, they're fun to load up with snacks. Book drawer. This came from the cabinets at my great-great-grandmother's home, and I stained it and put some wheels on it and a little pull tab or drawer handle, and I just have my books organized in here. These need to be a little better organized, but I'm not going to take the time to do it tonight. It is literally almost 10 p.m. Just got everything put in here. If I have more things, I can add it. And then when I get fully transitioned over to my new workspace, I can take it to work, and I'll have it all packed up already. All cleaned up. Now it's time to get a shower and get ready for bed. Before I get ready to go to bed, I just thought I would come outside and just check on things. I checked the weather. So the temperature right now is 60, but the feels like temperature is 52. The winds are really high. You can't hardly tell because there's no leaves on the trees yet, but I think y'all can hear the wind. Yeah. It's super windy. It's not real cold yet, but the wind is what's causing the feels like temperature to be at 52. Anyway, it's going to be even colder when I wake up in the morning. First, I need to get all the things that have just landed here from the week. You know, just me cleaning house and doing my videos and all the things. So some of this stuff I need to put up, and it goes in the bins in the closet, and then I can get serious about packing. Today is Sunday. It is a crisp 52 degrees. A little wind this morning, not too bad. You can see the crepe myrtles there blowing in the breeze. Anyway, today is packing day. I got to get a few things washed that have just come in. I had a package delivered yesterday, and I was waiting on that one. So I'm going to get everything washed and packed up today. That is my main objective. I woke up this morning at about 6:15, went ahead and got the heater going. It was about 59 degrees in the house this morning, so I wanted to get the heater going so it'd be nice and warm. Today I need to get the fridge cleaned out, so I had a ribeye and some Brussels sprouts I need to get eaten, and I had an extra ribeye that I went ahead and put in a vacuum seal bag and put that in the freezer. I did that last night, but I knew I had these Brussels sprouts and a few potatoes I need to eat, so I went ahead and left one out. This morning, the sinuses are all messed up again, and y'all know, if you've been a friend of the channel, it's been about 2 weeks that I've been having trouble with my sinus pressure and all the things, and here we are. I feel like I've just been over it like a couple of days, and now it's back. So I went and dug out my last little Mucinex Sinus Max. So at some point today I need to go probably up to the Dollar General and see if I can get some more. Oh man, it's tree pollen and grass pollen are high right now, and ragweed is moderate. So, yep, I'm right back to sinus problems. Yikes! Just pulled my Brussels sprouts out of the air fryer, cooked them for 8 minutes on 400, and I have my ribeye in the skillet. Usually cook it for like 2 minutes on each side. A little quick cook. It's a thin one. Here's the breakfast. Half a ribeye, some Brussels sprouts, and here's the other half for supper. I love mine a little red on the inside. I know that's probably not what a lot of people like, but that's what I like. And the Brussels sprouts, I already tasted one, and they're delicious. I've been working on packing, and part of that was making these snack bags. So pretzels, Albanese peach rings, M&Ms that I separated per color. Got us some ginger chews, Albanese gummies. I got me 4 packs of tuna, knives, forks, and spoons for the hotel room, some mayo, some little plates, and I got a thing of Pringles. I like Pringles because they don't smash in the bag. Anyway, this is way more snacks than we'll need, but while I was at it, I just went ahead and did all of them. Here's what it was. The Dots Homestyle Pretzels, honey mustard, 2 bags of the Easter M&Ms. From Ollie's, I picked up the peach rings for $3.29 and the gummy bears for $3.29. H-E-B, I picked up the Real mayonnaise Hellmann's to go, the little packets, and at the Dollar Tree, the ginger chews. It is almost 8:30 and I have to be to get my niece at 2 a.m. So that means I need to leave my house by 1:30. So this is the final push and I have everything here ready to go in the backpack. I got all my outfits ironed, pajamas, personal hygiene, little bag of medicine, a book in case I can read, in case there's time to read. Yes, I can read. Some jewelry, ponchos in case it rains, some shoes, and my Stitch hoodie. So I'm going to get everything put in this suitcase and I'll be ready to go. I overslept, guys, so I'm running late, about 15 minutes behind schedule, but I am packed up, sacked up, and ready for vacation. Spring vacation 2025 begins.
Yes, how are you?
Leaving Disney
For some reason,
and head back to Houston. Today is Friday. It is my first day back from Disney. Oh my goodness, guys, we had such a great time. But this morning, I slept in just a tad, and then I ran up to our local convenience store and got me a picadillo, rice and bean taco, and a good old fountain soda. Here's my taco. It's like a seasoned ground meat and potato with rice and bean. Really, really good. They make such big tacos for $6. I don't want to do it every day. I mean, it was almost $9 between the taco and the fountain soda, but you know, every couple of, I don't know, a couple times a week, I don't mind, especially like today when I'm just like trying to get back in rhythm and enjoy something delicious. Yesterday evening when I got home, I started unpacking, but today I need to finish. That's all the clean clothes, just a variety of items that need to be put away now. So I'm going to get that task done. That way it doesn't stay on the bed for months. Just want to get it knocked out and get it done. I have everything here on the bed organized. The things that need to go to the kitchen, taken to the kitchen. Things that need to go to my bedroom, taken to my bedroom. And this is all the things that I need to put into all the bins that I set up before I left. So I had put my organizing system in place before I left. And now we get to put everything away. All of this I will share with y'all in a haul and what's in that bag. Really didn't buy much this time, guys. Just didn't spend a lot on things at Disney. The warehouses didn't have a lot of things that I was interested in, and so I just didn't spend a whole lot of extra money this time. I got everything I put away. I just had some electronics for here. This little mini puff that I hang on my purse, and then this one is a hand sanitizer holder from Bath and Body Works from probably last year, I think. And then I got everything else put in here, organized, and I was able to put my Loungefly in here because my other Loungefly box is slam full. So I was glad to be able to put it in this tote with the rest of all my Disney items, so it didn't have to be left out. Stacked with everything in its tote. Another little organizing hack is to double your suitcases up. So inside of here, can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can. That gold is a small Disney suitcase. So double stacked suitcases, one inside of each other. The room is all cleaned up and back to normal. Project for this video is getting my purse put back together. So I obviously did not take my big Never Full. I took my Loungefly backpack, and so a lot of things that I would normally have in my Louis Vuitton, I moved to my lounge fly, and I need to get it all put back together, and I have some jewelry and some medicine and some clothes that need to be put away. So I want to work on that real quick, get my purse put back together and organized for the week. My Disney jewelry put away, got my lipstick put away, got my purse cleaned out and organized for the week. Chit chat time. As you can see, I'm back home from vacation, guys. We had a fabulous time. We did. So much fun. Oh my goodness. Right off the rip, well, all the footage from vacation will be on vacation vlogs, but I shared with y'all when I left and when I got home, just so y'all know I'm back. And immediately I overslept. Not 2 minutes oversleep, not 10 minutes, 45 minutes I overslept. I had 2 alarms, one set for 12:30 and one set for 1 a.m. The 12:30 alarm I must have completely shut off. My niece texted me at 1:15 and is like, "Hey, I haven't heard from you. I'm fixing to call you." I don't know how I even heard her message go off on my phone. And I jumped up, and I somehow, by the grace of God, I was only 10 minutes late picking her up because I was supposed to pick her up at 2. But what didn't happen is that I wanted to do like an outfit of the day, which is why I was going to get up an hour early so that I had time to share with y'all my fun outfit that I was wearing. But there was no way. There was never enough time to do that. So anyway, we made it to the airport on time. Like I say, I was 10 minutes late picking her up, and we were 10 minutes later than we wanted to be at the park and ride. Plenty of time. We did that. So got that done. You know how when you get your the strip that you put on the handle to claim your baggage, you're not supposed to throw that away, but I always end up throwing mine away. And so my niece is like, "Hey, Catherine, don't forget, don't throw that tag away. You need it in case you lose your luggage. You know, in case your luggage gets lost." What did I do? I mean, she had said it a minute before. I go around, shoot, to get in line. I take that little thing and I throw it right in the trash. By the time she turns around, she's like, "What did you just throw away?" I said, "I just threw away the slip of paper that you told me not to throw away." But it was laying right on top of the trash. So after we checked our bags, I walked back around and I got it. I mean, immediately, as soon as she said it, I threw that. I'm like, "What did she just throw away? I know she didn't have no trash in her hands." Nope, I threw the tag away. Y'all. I mean, the trip was fabulous. If I could tell you how many things that went wrong for me, I got sick. I ended up chucking all over the bathroom. TMI, but it went everywhere. The wall, the door, the shower, the back of just everywhere. I don't even know what happened. All of a sudden, I was sick, running for the bathroom in the hotel room. I fell. The first ride, Magic Kingdom, the first ride, our rope drop ride, and I fell right on my knee. It had rained that morning, and we was getting on Tron, and there was a little, it's all walkway, and there was a little elevation. It was a little elevation, guys. If it was this much of an elevation, but it was like a cement with a slick paint on it, and one leg went one way, one leg went the other. And I was like gripping on the bar, trying not to hit, and I landed right smack on my kneecap. It didn't hurt to walk, but it dang sure hurt to get in and out of those rides. That was the first day, the first ride. The next day at Epcot, the concrete had been wet, and there was a big puddle, so I inched through the puddle because I didn't want to slip again. It had been wet the morning before. I didn't want to fall. And the little boy behind me, he kicked that puddle like, psh, Water went all over the back of me, all in my shoes, all over the back of my legs. I was so irritated. I'm like, if I freaking fall because of this little boy, he literally kicked the water pedal all over me. I was so upset. What else? Oh, y'all. That's just the tone of the vacation. We made it through though. It was so much fun. We got to do so many new things that I hadn't done before. We went to Epcot. I had never been to Epcot, and they're having their flower and garden festival. Oh my goodness. I did upload a reel showing y'all all the topiaries, not even all of them, just the ones that I was able to get pictures of. Absolutely beautiful. All the flowers, beautiful. I love Epcot. We rode some amazing rides there. I think we probably rode every ride in Epcot. We rode the Skyliners. We stayed at Pop Century, so we got to ride the Skyliners. We rode the monorail. I had never done that before. We rode the monorail from Magic Kingdom over to Disney Springs, and then the monorail over to the Contemporary Resort, and then caught the Skyliners back to Pop Century. We went to the boardwalk. That wasn't very fun. It was a lot of wasted steps. Like when you're at the park all day, like every step counts. At least for me it does, because I don't got that many steps in me, y'all. We did over 21,000 steps the first day that we were in the park, and the next day we did over 24,000 steps. Y'all, every step counts. I tell you, I don't want to do any backtracking. What else did we do? Oh my goodness. We rode Guardian of the Galaxy at Epcot. Y'all, if you like ride, like roller coaster type, check that one out. That was amazing. That was probably my favorite ride. It's all dark in there, and all you can see is like the twinkles like of the atmosphere. Fantastic ride. Oh my goodness. Awesome. We did another one. It was called Mission Space, and it's like they give you 1,000 warnings. Like, hey, if you're claustrophobic, if you're motion sickness, like this ain't the ride for you. But we were troopers. They have two sides. They have an orange side, which is the intense side, and then I think they have I think the other side's yellow, so it's more family friendly. But we're like, no, we're doing it, y'all. When you are launching over to Mars, your face is like, ugh, and you are pressed so tight. There's so much pressure on your body. And I was sick the whole time. Y'all know I've been having a lot of sinus problems. So my sinuses, y'all can tell in the video, the sound of my voice. Everything that was in my sinus cavity was like drained down because there was so much pressure, and it just felt like your cheeks were like, ugh, going through like the atmosphere. It was pretty cool, but it was a lot. They even had barf bags. Like you're in this little ride. It's narrow. There's 4 people per cart, and it's completely encapsulated. And so you sit down, you put your straps on. So you're basically kind of standing up a little bit, and then the screen comes towards you. And it's like right here. And then all the pressure, y'all, it was pretty cool, but it was a lot. It was a lot. What else? I wrote down some notes because I didn't want to forget, and I had so much to share with y'all. It was amazing. We had a really, really good time. You know, every time we go, we're like, we should have added a day. You kind of need a day in between to rest. So we got there on Monday. We got to Pop Century, right? You got to get an Uber. I think we used Uber. Maybe in the video, well, in the footage, probably not the footage for this video, but I said Lyft. I think we used Uber for all the rides. You got to Uber to the hotel. It takes like 30 minutes from the airport to get to Disney. We checked in our luggage. Like, they'll hold your luggage for you. We went to the outlets. There's 2 outlets that we went to. Came back, all the things, whatever. The next morning, We went to Magic Kingdom. It was like 8 o'clock. So we get to the bus, like to the place where we need to get to the bus at like 6:45, I think. 6:45. We didn't get back to our hotel room till after 8. That was Magic Kingdom Disney Springs Day. And then the next day we went to Epcot. 6:45 on the monitor, 6:45 on the Skyliner. We didn't get back to the hotel room until after 9 p.m. So like 14-hour days is a lot. You really, really need that rest day in between. One of these days we'll get it right. We'll decide we'll stay an extra day and just get a day of rest. Because man, my feet were screaming. Anyway, it's always a great time. Me and my niece have a lot of fun together, and just enjoying Disney. What's not to love about the most magical place on earth, right? If you've never been, give it a try. Go give it a try. You can, you know, it can be spendy, but there's also ways to cut your budget. We do mostly cut our budget because, well, we split the Uber rides, we split the hotel room, of course. We split food, like we'll order a dish and, you know, she eats half of it, I eat half of it. We take snacks, we take pretzels, we took tuna this time. We ended up not even eating our tuna. We literally ate a pizza roll, like a pizza spring roll. It was like 2 of them in a order at Magic Kingdom. Disney Springs, we ate at Guy Fieri's chicken or something like that restaurant, but we shared that. And then at Epcot, we ate some crepes. That was probably our biggest sit-down meal. It was like $60-something. But we each got a big crepe to share and a dessert crepe. And we just cut those in half. And she ate half and I ate half. And we couldn't even eat half. And so we ended up bringing half of a half back to the hotel and ate it for breakfast the next morning. So we're talking, you know, $30 each divided by 3 meals. No, 2 meals. Anyway, there's ways to save money. You can, but it can be spendy. I mean, if you're taking your whole family, it's gonna cost you. But if you go by yourself and you have another adult, you know, going with you, you can cut those costs quite a bit. Anyway, I tell you what, you know, oversleeping like that makes you appreciate all the pre-work. Y'all saw me getting everything ready and how I had everything ready to go in the bag. Like all I needed to do was go take my shower. And in the morning, like my clothes were already laid out. My jewelry was already together. Like everything I needed was ready to go. And thank goodness, because if I would have had to have, you know, packed or done, we wouldn't have made it on time. And then the other piece of it is just all the time that I spent cleaning the house, right? My mom always instilled in us to clean the house, make sure your house is clean and basically perfect before you leave. That when you get home, you don't have to worry about it. And that is exactly the way I've always done it. I always clean house. That way when I get home, I can, you know, just rest, because it can wear you out. Like you need to come home from vacation to rest. Like vacation's not restful, or at least not the kind that we go on. Sometimes vacation can be restful, but this wasn't one of them. Like we walked many miles, I can assure you of that. Anyway, guys, that is it. I think that was what I wanted to talk about, just to give you a little snippet of how vacation went. It was fabulous. Those videos will be coming out. It takes a lot of time to go through all that footage, and I honestly haven't even started yet. So maybe by Easter weekends next weekend, maybe I'll be able to get some of that edited. And didn't buy too much stuff, not like normal. And so we saved a little bit of money there. They just didn't have quite a lot of things at the warehouses like they usually do. So we didn't buy much. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, watching me clean the house and getting ready for vacation and all the things that go along with that. I always enjoy making these videos for you. I appreciate everyone that takes time out of their day to watch these videos, because sometimes they can be kind of long and it takes a long time to watch them. So I appreciate you. Y'all are the real ones if you've watched this video to now. It's probably at least a 35-minute video by now that I've rambled on for almost 15 minutes. I appreciate y'all. If you can, give the video a huge thumbs up. Let's chat it up down in the comment section below. If you know anybody that loves real life vlogs, share my video out with them. All those interactions increase the chance of YouTube putting my videos out in the algorithm, which brings in new folks to the channel. I appreciate it, and I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.